Collecting nickels, dimes, quarters, or even $1 could help a family in need. While a sick child is at a hospital, Ronald McDonald Charities in Laredo and San Antonio can keep the family together. That is why kids all across the United Independent School District are giving back in a huge way by donating their spare change. We are kids with a big heart.
I'm Pat Biven, and I'm Executive Director for Ronald McDonald House Charities of San Antonio. The mission of the Ronald McDonald House is to keep families close while they're going through what is probably the most difficult time of their life. When a child is diagnosed with a critical illness or injury and the family is sent to another city for medical care, the Ronald McDonald House is there to help them. In San Antonio, we have 3 Ronald McDonald Houses, and we serve about 1,600 families a year at our homes. And we serve more families from Webb County and the surrounding area than any place else in the world. So chances are you, a neighbor, a relative, or a friend has stayed at one of our Ronald McDonald House in the 33 years that we've been in operation. In addition to that, we operate 2 Ronald McDonald House family rooms right here in Laredo, one in each of your hospitals. And those are respite rooms where families whose children are in PICU, NICU, confined to the hospital can step away from their child's bedside, take a little rest, wash some clothes, talk with doctors or clergy. So the Ronald McDonald House really is a place for families to regroup, get some strength so that they can be there during their child's illness. We are very excited to have partnered with the Laredo schools, and we're honored that you have chosen us to benefit from your generosity. We hope that you will continue to think of the Ronald McDonald House, and if you're in San Antonio, come and visit. If you know someone who needs a place to stay in San Antonio while their child is being treated, remind them of the Ronald McDonald House. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is my son, Justin Joe Gonzalez. He had a right cerebellum brain tumor removed when he was starting kinder. I would have never thought that I would end up in the hospital for 3 months. And the first thing that was offered to me was the Ronald McDonald House. I think it takes a lot of the stress away when you're in the hospital, because that's the last of your concerns. Your main priority is, how can I spend all the time with my son? My son graduated from United High School last year, and I would like to thank the Ronald McDonald House, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have a place to stay. Thank you, Ronald McDonald House, and thank you, UISD, for all you have done.
I was 6 years old and my brother was 9. He was diagnosed with leukemia. At that point, we used to live in Central America, Honduras. And so we came to the United States. And at that point, the closest service city at that time was San Antonio. And so we moved into Laredo, but we would travel to San Antonio to get his assistance at that time. And during that time, he was constantly going in and out for that. So it required my family to sometimes go to the Ronald McDonald's house and actually stay there. We were a family of 7. I was the 3rd oldest and he was the 2nd oldest. So it took a pretty big toll on our family. And because we were a big family, it required a lot of us. To obviously not be able to stay with somebody, so we would all travel together. So at that time I was 13 years old, and that is when he unfortunately lost his battle to leukemia. So thanks to the Ronald McDonald Charities, though, we were able to, go through that process a little bit easier, at least for my family, and we are very grateful. Thank you.
The Ronald McDonald Charities is what I like to call our favorite charity. We're involved with several others, but being the McDonald's franchise, we partner with the Ronald McDonald Charities on several events. We also, at McDonald's restaurants inside Laredo, there are 16 of them, and each of them have change donation boxes, which are at the front counter and also in the drive-through windows. And we ask our customers to drop off a little change from time to time, and all that money adds up, those pennies add up throughout the days and months and years. And that money is funding the Ronald McDonald House, which is based in San Antonio. So it's a charity that is very near and dear to our hearts. Like I say, it's our favorite charity here in McDonald's. And we also do a 1 penny donation for every Happy Meal sold. And that's throughout the entire United States. If you buy a Happy Meal at any McDonald's in the U.S., 1 penny goes directly to Ronald McDonald Charities.
You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody.